Morning, family. How y'all doing today? It's day 4, Saturday, about 8:30 a.m. Man, was it hard to get up this morning. Not gonna always be easy. I've been up probably for about 45, maybe about 30 minutes now, doing little things around the house. But the Bible shift is in full effect today. And as I talked about last night or earlier this morning, prior to going to lay down and get some sleep and some rest, recharge my batteries, I talked about the fact that I needed to double my efforts or redouble my efforts today because of what I was undertaking last night. And as I told you, what I'm doing today is also going to take up some time. And so now I have to strategize on how I can get the most out of my day while still being effective doing that family work balance. And so I sat down and I started trying to strategize on how I can be effective. And I started thinking, well, first of all, I'm going to this party, okay? And there are going to be some other adults there. And so maybe a time to try out a little marketing, okay? And so for me, because I've been doing this already, I have a couple of things in my bag. And so it's not hard selling, but just some subtle sales. And so the first thing, as you see, well, let me see here, this right here. This is my the talking about. This is my shirt, and so this is what I'm going to wear. I'm going to wear this to uh, the party. I'm going to wear this, and so it might prompt some conversations about what this is all about. And so this the first thing I'm going to do. Second thing is to talk to you about. I was going to honor the teachers. Remember that part? Well, I got a good gift for them. I was thinking hard. So I got a good gift. Hold on, let me show you the gift. Okay, this is my book, Blogs from the Outer Space. This is my latest book. Clarence T. Brown's the name on the bottom. So I figured, I want to give them some flowers and shower some accolades on them. I'll give them a copy of my book too. Cover a couple of purposes. They'll read the book. They'll get some feel good about it because I think that's a very inspirational book. But it also is another soft sell and some marketing tool for me. And so, therefore, while I'm actually doing the balance, doing the work, the family part of this work-life balance, then I'll actually be redoubling my efforts a little bit. Again, just because the thing that you're moving to in your vacation is something that you're passionate about. As a matter of fact, the way you should really look at it is if I don't do this, I die. If I don't give this to the world, they are less than it would be. And so if you feel that way about your passion, about that thing you were created to do, then you don't mind sharing it with the world because it's not really like work. Again, it's just me naturally falling in line with why I was created. And so what I'll be doing at the same time is I'll be sharing the knowledge and the love and the things that's on my mind about what they're talking about is all about while I'm at this party. Okay, and so that's one of the things that I'll do today in my Bible shift that kind of help me recoup some of the time that I utilized last night. And so my tip for this morning for you is to think about those things. Okay, first of all, we're not talking about just moving into another job. That's not what this is about at all. If this is what you're doing this for, I think you might be sorely disappointed because you'll end up in that vocation just like you're in this vocation. Then it'd be a Volvo shift from vocation to vocation. We're not looking for that at all. We're looking at how to make your vacation your vocation, that thing you really enjoy doing, that leisure time activity, how to make that your vocation. As a matter of fact, one of the key elements of the vacation to vocation shift is while you're working your vacation, you don't spend any of the money that you make. And so what you're actually doing is sowing seeds. You're sowing plenty of seeds during that period because you're going to reap a harvest. But you can't sow and reap at the same time. Never seen anyone plant a tomato bush, walk back outside 15, 20 minutes later and pick a tomato off of it. No, it takes planting seeds, watering, fertilizing, keeping it in proper sunlight, okay, keeping everything in proper perspective, and then one day, all of a sudden, voila, you'll have something. You'll have a produce. You will produce something, and so that's the way I want you to think about this Volvo shift, this vacation to vocation shift. Is right now, again, we're doing a lot of research, but we're sowing the seeds, or we're planting seeds, or wherever we go, we're actually taking the opportunity to try to talk about what our vacation is. Talk about the thing that we enjoy. Talk about what we feel like we were created to do. I'm not telling you to give away any services, though that is going to be a part of this. But I am saying you have to talk about it. You have to let people know what's on your mind. You have to let people know what you're thinking about. And you have to let people know what you're doing. Now, and then another key component of it, which is something that we're hesitant to do because we're working on a full-time vocation, is you actually have to ask for business. You actually have to ask people to support what you're doing. Now, the good thing about it is, as they support what you're doing, you'll be passionate about it because it's what you were created to do, and so you won't have any problems with your energy or what you're giving out, and they'll be able to tell that. And so, as you make your vacation or vocation, we're planting seeds, planting seeds, planting seeds. And as we plant the seeds, we got to go back every now and then and water them and water them and water them and water those relationships and stay in contact with those relationships, and then fertilize them. Fertilize, give a little bit, give a little bit, give a little bit. And then what you eventually see is you'll start producing a harvest. And as you produce a harvest, that's when you get closer to making your vacation your vocation. Clarence T. Brown, I'm out. My AM session on Saturday morning. Again, I got a little slow start, so now I got to work extra hard. Gave you a few tips on how I was going to spend my day and what I was going to do to kind of try to recoup some of the time. Now, you figure out what you're going to do for your day. I'll see you this evening. Clarence T. Brown, the Talking About Limited Liability Corporation at www.talkingabout.com.